Yo, what's up, guys? It has been a busy week. I still have my cough. It sucks. Kind of changed some stuff to make a little bit more room. Trying to fix stuff. Making this video early because definitely going to be tired and busy on the day I'm putting this video out. Like I said, it's a lot of things happening. I got it. I'm still waiting on the putty for Super 7. I got an email today saying that the Spiral and the Drag Star, the Horde Troopers from Masterverse, is going to be shipping very soon. So those will be out pretty soon. Also, I still have Mothra sometime this month. Gonna ship out. Pretty exciting. Like I said, I'm making room because I have ideas. I don't know how, when, if things are going to come together, but I have ideas. So today is another unboxing, Star Wars. Today I'm thinking of unboxing 3 IG-88 from the original Star Wars, IG-11, I believe this one was from Book of Boba Fett. They're literally the same thing, almost. But I mean, they're different characters, so I kind of needed both of them. Also from the Clone Wars, Aurra Sing. And once we get these two open, next week is the finale for that line with Dengar and Bosk. And then we start with the next line. I'm loving how things are turning out. More ideas are flowing, more things are coming to who I might want. There is definitely, I would love to get at least one sand person, as well as the sand person chieftain. Would love to get one of Jabba's pig's guards, because I mean, two of them was in the book of Boba Fett. And really, I was a fan of the characters. I just wasn't a fan of those two because they had no armor. There are rumors and leaks of what's coming out. I'm pretty excited. Once, like I said, once we get this done, or this shelf done, move on to the Cobra Troopers, the officers, which is gonna look great once they're all unboxed. Back to the Star Wars shelves, the last shelf with the Sith Lords, which is gonna, as great as this is turning out, that should look even better. Little by little, things are definitely getting done and looking great. Like I said, we're still waiting on one Super 7 putty for Power Rangers. There is things I need to order, which is going to be interesting if I can get it. But we're going to move on next week with unboxing Loyal Subject Switchblade, and then Super 7's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's slowly getting unboxed and looking great. Pieces are missing. It's not full shelves, but only because I'm looking for certain characters. Like, I know a lot of people have several shelves of G.I. Joe Classified, Star Wars Black Series. I don't want to go that far and say I have the entire collection. I just want to go far enough to say I have a solid collection of characters, and these are all the characters I love or want. I mean, you can look at my vehicle collection. Definitely want the Cobra Hiss, definitely want the Rattler, wanted the Snake. I really, besides the Mauler, there's no vehicles I really want for G.I. Joe. The Vamp was something for myself as a nostalgia, as that was one of the first toys I had. Well, so I did have literally the Vamp, the Flak, the artillery laser, the Ram. I think that's it for G.I. Joe vehicles. all one time for Christmas. I like the Ram because it was a motorcycle, but compared to the Silver Mirage, I like the Silver Mirage's look better. I just didn't like the sidecar. I mean, great, you can add in 2 Joes, 3 Joes. I just wanted the motorcycles. Even when I got the Ram, I took off the sidecar, or the Gatling gun. Well, anyway, let's get these things unboxed, see how they look. Put them into the collection. Now the easiest one to unbox would be this one. So it basically comes with the character, the rifle, a pistol, and literally an axe. It's pretty cool. He does have a holder on the back that looks like it holds the axe in the holes there. Don't know if you can put the rifle up there. Looks great, I guess. I don't see any place to bend. He does have some knee and ankle, which is great. So there is very small things here that I guess you can fit the gun in. It doesn't really stand great, but so that is IG-88. This is IG-11. Literally comes with what looks like the same guns. They literally have him stuck in here. Which is insane. Like literally you have to cut him out of this. That is insane. Does have something there. Guessing, I guess that's for the rifle. Really, besides the color, I don't really see a difference except for the bands. And of course the what each holds. This one comes with the gray background, which we all know and love. The newer backgrounds. And of course the cover. Comes with this insane rifle. I'm guessing it goes into the hole. It's weird because you figure it'd be on here. Two hand blasters. The hair gets stuck. Not bad. Except for this thing. Maybe we can keep it off. The gun is definitely bigger than she is. Yeah, we'll just keep it that way, I guess. Interesting figures. I would love for that to be strapped to her. But I don't think it's technically possible. I think it should be like across her chest with the rifle in back. She looks crazy though. Definitely not somebody I want to meet. Like I said, these two are pretty much exactly the same except for the straps, the color, and that comes with the axe. He does look a little bit taller in the legs. So you can bend the elbows, the shoulders. There's nothing that can turn. These two, of course, can't bend the arms. There's no elbow joints. Knees can bend, but because of their wiring, only so far. Shoulder, head, waist. Kind of looks scary. Like I said, it's coming on really well. Possibly a little crowded. Hopefully, if I can get the pig, he'll go there. Like I said, Bo-Katan will be over there. Bosk and Dengar will be here. Greedo would be here. Okay. I wish I had some stairs. But then the stairs wouldn't be able to hold all their crap. I have Dengar and Bosk all set. As soon as we unbox them next week, start on number 2. The first 2 I'm doing is the HK-87 Assassin Droid and the HK-87 droid. Figure they'll be in front of the IGs. It should be pretty interesting of who I have. And then, of course, we still have row number 4. Would love a Sand Person and the Chieftain. There are a couple more characters coming out that I would love to get. So we'll see how this fills up. Should be pretty insane. I hope. This, however, should be insane. A shelf just full of Siths. Or Sith Lords. Again, looks like we can fit 9 across, 4 rows up, so we'll see how many we can actually fit. The first row here will definitely be the Inquisitors. So that is going to be pretty insane. Stay tuned next week for that unboxing. And then when the other 2 comes out, Piranha, Jackhammer. Or Piranha and Jackhammer. Should be... That should complete that collection. I'm not going too big into Mask. I hope. Sit comes after these, though. This is going to be insane. Even if it looks like those. Like I said, everything is getting boxed or unboxed little by little. And it's starting to look insane. Characters do dwarf other characters though. But that's okay. Because you kind of get the hint of what's going on. So hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing. Hope you guys enjoyed the figures. This size should be pretty crazy with IG-88. I think all of these boss were all in the Empire Strikes Back with Boba Fett. And it was, like I said, lots of things are coming out. So we'll fill up this fourth row or the first row pretty fast, I think. Of course, we still will have room for more Sith when they come out. He is not technically a Sith, but he belongs in there. So he will be on the second row going in or the third row coming out. I can't wait till all of this is done. At least some of it. You'll definitely be doing the legacies at some point. Possibly before we get into Thundercats. Or, yeah, probably before we get into Thundercats. We'll do Silverhawks, Legacies, Thundercats. And then at least one shelf is kind of almost unboxed. With this, we're still waiting on the Cobra Asp. Whatever we're going to put there. One more Cobra vehicle. I'm hoping to get the snow pack for Cobra, as well as the snow saw viper and the drift viper, just to fill up here with some characters. Once we get Armored Cobra Commander, he's going to be up there. So we know we can fill up 4, at least 4. So that might mean the legacies can fill up that way. Those can fill up that way. We should be getting 2 more this year to get all 4. That means we have literally a huge spot open still for more G.I. Joes. I am hoping that they create the Russian equivalent, the October Guard. But even then, I don't think that will take up a lot of space. So we'll see what else we can put there. Definitely after the Sith, those two will be opened. Finally, the Vamp and the All-Striker, the Mauler. And like I said, we made room here, which I don't know what we're going to put here now. But we will figure this thing out. Of course, we still have to open the gargoyles. And then I have an idea for here, which will match the gargoyles and that. But it's going to be some time. We move the Lego here. We're going to do the G.I. Joe there. 4 figures. Our Dreadnought shelf. Which is going to be crazy once we get in our Thunder Machine. So far, the Power Ranger shelves and the Villain shelf. So now that we're finished with them, open up the Switchblade, then into Turtles the following week. Again, only 6 characters so far. So this should be going pretty fast. Then something special after that. Silverhawks. The Legacy classified boxes. Thundercats. And literally everything should be kind of open. Everything kind of should be done. See how packed this gets. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Take care. Be safe. Got room for a putty. Possibly 2. Talk to you guys soon. Aloha.